people. How are you today? Today is January 8th. Um, I'm still in Ghana. I am in I can never say these cities' names. Like, excuse me. But it's like Kaosoa. Kwasa. And it's crazy because so many people tell me how to say it and I still say it wrong. Anyways, I'm not gonna be able to be on here this long because I had to turn off all the fans to be able for you to be able to hear me. And it's hot as hell. It is hot as hell. And right now I'm sitting here talking to y'all. But before, I've been working on this project, and today I want to talk to you all about, is being a creative even worth it? So it was about a year ago when I decided to be a full-time creative and allow my creative abilities to flourish and believe in my creative outlets. I'm currently 26 years old with a bachelor's in criminal justice and a minor in psychology. I went to a private school, I was a student body president, and some other things. And I'm not saying this to brag, but I'm saying this to give you background information for what I'm about to say. My plan was to go to law school. And after I graduated, I thought I was going to go to law school, take the LSAT, pass, and whatnot. But during the time I was taking the LSAT back in December of 2015, a little bit before, a couple months before, that's when I lost my father. And so I was going to take the LSAT in December, and I didn't do too well. After not doing too well, I just lost hope. I had to sit back and ask myself, like, what the hell am I doing? Is this even worth it? I'm still hurting because of the loss of my father. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. So moving forward, I decided to drive to DC to station myself out in Maryland. I lived out there for 2 years, and during the time I lived out there, I was working as a legal assistant. And while working as a legal assistant, I hated it. Like, it was cool, but it wasn't speaking to my heart. It wasn't speaking to my passions. I was very bored of it. There were times I used to fall asleep at the desk. And I actually got fired from my second legal assistant position, and it just wasn't the best. And during my dark periods when I lived out there, I would get really depressed. And when I would get depressed, art would call my name, and that's what helped me get back into painting. And I started falling in love with the idea of painting and allow my heart to breathe. A little bit after that, I decided to drive back home after getting fired. So I decided to leave from Maryland to come to Seattle, and I did a cross-country road trip for a month. And during that time, I really sat with myself to figure out, what in the hell do you want, Geneva? What is it that you want? What is calling your name, and what's your passion? And what was calling my name and was my passion was to love, was to unify the diaspora. I fell in love with Tanzania 3 years prior, and I knew I needed to go back to the continent. So I decided after my month road trip that I was going to sit back home, brainstorm for 3 to 4 months, and get back on the road, which started the trip to Europe and East Africa. Now, after that, I came back home in April, and I worked, and I picked up a part-time job, and I worked on my businesses and stuff, and decided that I was going to leave the country again and go to West Africa and to the year of the return. Now I'm back. I'm back in West Africa now, and money is tight. Money is tight, money is a roller coaster. Being a full-time serial entrepreneur, things sometimes don't stick, right? Sometimes it's hard to figure out how you are going to even eat, okay? And people don't talk about this. People talk about this entrepreneurship journey as in this heavenly, freedom-loving experience, but it's not. And not everybody can be an entrepreneur, and not everybody should be an entrepreneur, and that's okay. And that's okay. I decided that was my calling because I was no longer going to put myself in a box, and my creative outlets were only going to keep on dragging me down if I didn't believe in it and breathe it. So right now I'm working on a project with some Ghanaian creatives out here, and I proposed my ideas to them, and they all agreed to help me. Being that I'm a serial entrepreneur, money once again is a roller coaster, and they're volunteering their time for free. And so they're volunteering their time for free, and I'm not even sure how I'm able to, one, pay for transportation, two, pay for entry to the Cape Coast Castle, because that's where we're going to be recording some of the content, and three, I want to at least feed them, you know? And my heart is telling me to do so, but it's just like, damn, how am I going to be able to do that when I don't even have that much money in my bank account? You know, but people assume because when someone is traveling or entrepreneur or this and that they just have money. No, not all. Not me. I literally milked my account, and I wouldn't tell everybody to do this, but I milked my account to believe in my dream. Because I know for a fact, if I follow my dreams, money will come. And I know for a fact, if I lean on people, money will come. And I know for a fact, if I believe in myself and my outlets, money will come. And I'm not going to step in my way because of money, you know? And yes, there are times where it's harder than other, and there's times that I'm able to treat myself to things that I haven't been able to treat myself in a while. Like when I was working as a legal assistant or even a server back in DC, I made great money. But I was so unhappy. And it wasn't that I was so unhappy. I wasn't happy. My heart was unhappy. You know, and my heart is full. So my question to you all, does money even buy happiness? I think money supports happiness. But does it buy happiness? No, I don't think so. So I'm going to continue to brainstorm some ideas so I can be able to pay for the transportation, because there are so many phenomenal creatives in the continent of Africa. And I don't travel just to see the world. I don't travel to just like pictures and take Instagram. No, I travel to create. I travel to network. I travel to love. And I know for a fact my ancestors and God got me. So is being a creator even worth it? Hell the fuck yeah. Being a creator is worth it, and I will continue to push, continue to prosper, and continue to believe in myself until I succeed. I love you so much. Have a great day. P.S. Go follow your dreams, okay? Oh, whoa. And somebody just cash out me some money for this project. I'm so fucking happy. Yo. So let's back up again. Sorry, before I get off. So I was like, I'm going to just ask. I'm going to tell people the truth. I'm tight on money. I need help. I posted on my Instagram and I posted on my Twitter. I said, this is the project, and I will add you to the sponsored page. I will also send you a postcard with a personal poetry note. I will also shout you out if you help donate to the cause. And my brother just donated. And I'm so fucking overwhelmed. I'm so fucking overwhelmed. Yo, I love you. Thank you, Chewy Bar, for donating. That was the first donation, and like that. See, follow your dreams and people will help you. When you live in your purpose and follow in love, there's no way that you will fail. I love you. Bye.
West Coast, East Coast, West Coast, North Side, South Side, overseas. Where's she? East Coast, West Coast, North Side, South Side, overseas. Where's she?